Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
Single best idea. And we say good morning to you. Not as hectic as Monday, but it was a really interesting day. Dell out with a huge announcement. And it wasn't so much the numbers. Who knows what the numbers are? That's their view. But it was the timeline. Dell out, framing out to Dina Bass of Bloomberg News, a 2-year view with some real certitude, and then even extrapolating out from there to 2030. It single-handedly lifted the market for about an hour, and we'll see how we get through the day. Really interesting set of guests today. Matt Miskin with us from John Hancock. They have nailed the Buy America, Buy High Quality call. Matt Miskin, an update on this raging artificial intelligence debate.
Look, the AI trade, I get it. Right now, if you basically come out with a headline saying you're selling staples or paper clips to a company that's in AI, you get a massive multiple expansion, huge stock pop. That to me is concerning. But when you look underneath the hood and you look at the best earnings growth across all 11 sectors into the third quarter, even technology, communication services are on top. And so earnings growth is the only way to get really appreciation from equities from here in our view. And that's where we're following the cash flow.
Matt Miskin there on the upcoming earnings season. It starts with J.P. Morgan next week. Tom McKenzie talking to James Dimon today in London. But the earnings season and the revenue season will be extraordinary. The headline from Dell was that high single-digit revenue guesstimate, house center tendency, 8% or so. That's a big number for someone selling hardware as Dell is. It's just a really interesting announcement. Of course, we'll see that through all of the earnings season. The book to read for people whose heads are spinning in this equity market moment, no question, it's Barry Ritholtz, How Not to Invest. Great book, even more so in this October of 2025. Barry Ritholtz on the moment at hand.
Markets always seem confusing most of the time. If you think you understand exactly what's going on, you're probably fooling yourself. And so we have all of these cross currents. We tend to put things into the context of up, down, black, white, yes, no, when the world is shades of gray, when things are more complex. There are so many cross currents. People see a softening of the labor markets and immediately start thinking recession. We still have a 4 handle on unemployment, 3.78% a year ago, ridiculously low. 4.5 is still considered full employment. So we have a shortage of bodies. We have a shortage of skilled workers. 2025 could actually be the first year in history where the U.S. sees a decrease in total population. Yeah. Reduced immigration, increased deporting and things like that. So the non-farm payrolls, now we're not even getting the data, but the last few data points were pretty punk. But that doesn't necessarily mean we're either in an expansion or a contraction. There's enough positive things going on in the marketplace and the economy that maybe we're decelerating from a 3.5% GDP to a 2%. And I'm talking next quarter, Q4, not Q3, which looks like it's going to be a hot print.
And Barry Ritholtz refuses to go out much further than those 2 quarters. A lot of humility there. We're on your podcast on Apple, on Spotify, and YouTube podcasts. It's Single Best Idea.